There is no escape!
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Try some creative cooking. Restaurant? That place. Why try some creative cooking?
Illusion shattered! Shine down! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Shine down! There is no escape! I'll protect... Illusion shattered! Right.
terrain outlines your fate.
No escape! There is no escape! This route... If you ever have any... Hey,
Need some music? You've seen in her. If you're interested and want to give it a fair go, I can teach you step. Oh, don't sweat. I'll pay attention to every method and every. Oh, if I could prefer. If there's a part of you that's unwilling, I definitely won't. Oh, well then here. Now get ready.
Illusion shattered!
Let's light it up!
There is no escape! Let the show be... Illusion shattered!
adventure.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Our bond is strong. Stand with me.
There is no escape!
Let's dance.
Shine down! Illusion shattered! The campaign begins.
All the world holds.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Wait for my signal.
Illusion shattered! Shine down! There is no escape!
Get out of here!
Illusion shattered! There is no Shine down! Illusion shattered! Insolent!
I'm going in!
Ad Astra. Thank you for.
Shine down!
There's still a long road ahead.
mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
How did things end up?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from...
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought that...
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I...
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? It looks...
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter to children.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is...
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that... This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was...
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids.
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and...
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but it doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shame.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something. And suddenly...
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories, too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how... We asked Tanja for guidance. But right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an art. As you can see, this was a result.
Oh, we have to... Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor? He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestion. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be welcome.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And... Yay! Rewards!
We thought our Aranara carving.
Tanja takes his son with him everywhere. Maybe that's why he was able to come up with... Anyway, we're count...
Let the show be... Let's dance.
Illusion shattered!
Thank you for choosing to stay with us. If you require any assistance, please let...
Take them. I have no need.
I'll find you your perfect color. CC.
True history is sometimes even more exciting than legend.
Makes sense to you, CC.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
and served. Delicious food, freshly made and served.
Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot. Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking
Delicious
pot.
food, freshly made and served.
Oh, I think a
Delicious
creepy
food,
crawly got
freshly
into the
made
cooking
and
pot.
served. Delicious food, freshly made
I
and
think a
served.
creepy crawly got into the cooking pot.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Delicious food,
I
freshly
think
made
a creepy
and
crawly got
served.
into the cooking pot.
light it up! Off we go! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Dreamwork! Glory to the Shogun! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
The world remains constant over the centuries, But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Illusion shattered!
Take them. I have no need.
Why is that shipment of spices still not here?
Hey, wanna see something a little different?
Both quantity and quality.
Shine down!
Should I?
wrong!
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we—
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring—
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about...
Adjust the shipping schedule.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this? Some...
Oh! Sorry! She must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar... Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by a companion he trusted.
So, you...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes! That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all fall— If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere following through of I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for...
What did you...
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for...
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because... Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around. He went that way, after...
Should I adjust the...
Please, just...
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh,
She doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells, we'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information. But this is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess, or they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to... Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true... With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find some... Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge, she's guarded against people from the academia because most of her... I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task, you don't...
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe client. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway... Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality? try inspecting them with a...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for...
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle case... The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out... Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Illusion shattered!
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror...
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think.
Every ship deserves
Sumeru
the
rose
best
means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring?
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
these two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that, wouldn't you? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this...
2 million Mora, and it's you.
Whoa! That's...
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed, 1 in 100. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on! we still have around 100,000 of Alhatham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Excellent! Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Flint.
Even more exciting than
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Trust me, I'll find you your perfect color.
Please.
I'll find you your perfect color. Trust me, I'll find you.
Anyone that makes lots of some tricks up their sleeves.
I thought Sumeru would be different.
Some tricks up their sleeves. I didn't do anything. So why am I constantly being watched?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Anyone that makes lots of money, they must have some tricks up their sleeves. I didn't do anything. So why am I constantly being watched?
All trade must be carried out in compliance with the regulations.
Would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Anyone that makes lots of money, I didn't do anything. Tricks up their sleeves. So why am I constantly being watched?
I thought Sumeru would be different. Nope,
all trade must be carried out in compliance with the regulations.
So why am I constantly being tricks up their sleeves?
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
escape.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces,
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. No.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while. When we heard that the academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our...
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the god.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, however, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from EL-R5. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the academia
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. EL-R5 isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the...
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. Alright, this place works.
Here!
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capability.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but...
Sounds like you're trying to
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Let the show be...
All right, the next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll...
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right, time for round 2.
Let's light it up! Torn to oblivion!
Now, I'll start recording data.
Haytham, how's it go?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
All the world holds dear. down! Illusion shattered! Shine down! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Down! There is no escape! But a momentary distraction.
There is no escape!
I'll protect us.
Now you shall perish!
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Shine down!
Over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you? Name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need.
Can you really get us anything we want? And
So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound. But you know, that kind of information... After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in...
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it?
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of EL-R5.
EL-R5? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
Ah, so the group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. More effort, Dory, opens doors.
True history is sometimes...
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of EL-R5. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Remember to bring a token of our friendship the next time we meet, okay? I like to think it's built on a firm foundation of solid, shining Mora.
Illusion shattered!
More exciting than London.
Trust me, I'll find you your perfect color.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremite's transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the divine knowledge capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these EL-R5 guys. But now, it's so... After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the divine knowledge capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's...
Yep, let's go.
Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know...
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come... I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come!
Shine down!
Just following orders. Feeling lucky today?
Everybody stand back!
Torn to oblivion!
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him!
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened?
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from...
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing... Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Cap... Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you would... Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups required?
There is no escape!
That's enough work for today.
Talk to the bartender if you want to.
Why is that shipment of spices still not here?
Talk to the bartender if you want to drink. Welcome. Everyone should check out Sumeru.
There's no difference between...
Should I adjust the shipping schedule? Kairagi here.
Miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dinyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Indeed.
There's no need to...
Thanks, Paimon. Speaking of which, did you manage to...
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. If there is another... My lady, if you went to Port Ormo...
Dia!
It's called Covert It's alright, Dia. The festival's... even when you put it that way... Don't worry, my girl.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, you too. I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful!
Spice is here. We've got all...
What's so great about boys anyway?
Welcome. Get your spices.
Drinks that everyone can enjoy.
What's so great about
Here we are. It's also...
It looks really nice! That's Paimon's specialty! Paimon can tell you stories next time!
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends will be working the festival. And Dia's...
Yeah, it'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's come.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing...
It's a deal! Good night, dude!
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero... Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, Traveler. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must...
Not at all. Today is...
You've worked so hard for this day.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This new shipment of items, they're all so ridiculously overdesigned.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh!
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of... So... What?
It's another Sub-Zero. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like...
So, the...
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread.
Wait! Then wouldn't the... Oh, Traveler, we have... Thanks! Alright, how about...
Dear customers, would you like to try your...
What's alchemical...
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious...
So...
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds real.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Why does everything sound so much...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, I remember now. It means illusion...
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide?
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just...
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival is very lively along...
The diviners interpret...
Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Wow!
Miss Dunyars, in the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know.
Attend! All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and...
Yes, Knight!
Just...
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyars.
As are we.
Whichever... Ooh, those are...
And there's also...
Huh?
Onikabu.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's all right.
I also...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention!
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible—
The Sunsetia-flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at—
Really? Thanks a—
It's Night of Flower.
They all basically sound—
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad!
Things can't go on like this.
Am I trying?
The world remains constant over the centuries.
There is no escape!
Things can't go on like this.
Am I trying too hard?
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early—
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our
Those Eremites—
Who are you?
That's right.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My
Don't worry about it, my lady. Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a—
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful.
Don't waste your time.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure you're
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about...
Yeah! Don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
Any more of them? Or rather, did I—
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this?
Please.
Come on.
Hold on, you said... It can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad.
Thank you very...
Don't...
Are you feeling
My lady, your condition...
Truly.
Shine down!
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with EL-R.
Can't believe it.
Oh, you've already heard of EL-R. And Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with, compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. Its effects on my life have been much. I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Since I was a child, all I could do was... I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to meet this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also...
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her, thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance Nilu? And with that...
Then what are we waiting?
Yeah!
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior—
Over there!
I think I just...
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros Festival. If we can't...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the If you continue to resist, we will have to order— The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise—
How did they... The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow.
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you...
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akash.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go or...
Nilu, it's...
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros Festival.
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zeros Festival, right?
Then, yes. Okay. It's a promise.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay.
A lot happened. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zeros Festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project is entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from
Dinyarzad, right? Good morning, Dinyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure. Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from.
You're quite well in.
Actually, what is...
It's one of the Subzerus Festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarchon.
Remnants appear to be in...
Really?
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for...
Is he really looking...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun...
Understood. I'll keep...
Oh, it's...
Guess that was... So, where to next?
This new shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned.
Things can't go on like this.
All right, soldiers. Now that...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going...
Ferris, the...
Oh, do you want...
what? Ooh!
And there's also...
Hmm.
Great! These boxes of candy are... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ha-ha! Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right! Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you... A feeling of... Oh, Paimon knows what that is. In that case, Paimon also felt something like... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing things you...
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it!
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that... Oh... That... thing... Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon,
Just can't beat the atmosphere.
Oh, I went on my fair share of crazy adventures back in the day.
Hey! Dinnerside is sitting by yourself on that bench over there! What a coincidence, Dinnerside!
Oh,
Kidnappers? Oh my good...
I'm okay.
Whew.
Not at all. I've always been like that. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dinnerside,
Deja vu?
Oh, Paimon.
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilou's dance of...
With your lack of intellectual credentials, When we return...
Understood.
The subs...
It's okay.
But you've been really...
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but...
The next...
Wait.
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! You still... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so... Anyway, we should go meet Dunya.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Shine down!